Welcome back. So let's start today where we left off in the last video. Now we had finished off at sales and quotes. Today we are going to deep dive into two parts. One is the service. Since we have only one item here that we can access, automation doesn't give us any opportunities in the free plan and reports. So let's go over service and reports today. The first thing in service is the tickets. So tickets are an option that every time a request comes in on email, you can have a ticket created. So tickets are more for escalation. Tickets could be more for a supervisory role to see all the queries that have come in have been answered. So tickets could be used for either of the two cases in the case of a travel company. How I recommend you use this is you go ahead and first edit your pipeline here as well. You already know how to edit your pipelines. We did it in the sales deal stages. You come here, you edit the pipeline and come into configure, write what are the things that you want it to be a part of. Now, as we can only use one pipeline, you'll have to be very judicious as to what you want to use it for. What I use it for a lot is to make sure that a retail travel agency that is receiving queries, we let the emails create a ticket. So every time an email comes in, an auto ticket is generated. And at the end of the day, you can have your supervisor or you can have the business owner, take a look at it, how many inquiries came in. He could check how many of these were answered. And this could then this data has to correspond with the deals data. And this is one of the better ways to check what you can do with the tickets part. In case the tickets are not being created directly, you need to come, when you open up the edit part, you'll come here to the tickets. You can come here and make sure that this box is checked. It says create tickets for new conversations. You could further go ahead to your inbox and check if something you wanted to check this. So yes, the email is connected. So everything is good here. We can go ahead and alter the stages how you want it. I'm not going to go ahead and define the stages here. I've already shown you how you can do it in the previous video. So you can go ahead and do it here. You could have, email received in the first column. Second column, you can have a quote sent. The third column, you could have heard back from the client, and the fourth column you could have follow-up completed. So it's very similar to the deals, but this is used more for either escalation or the supervisor can use it to see how many queries have dropped in and how many of these have been answered. The other part in the service section is the service hub. Now service hub is actually locked for us, so we can't see it. Next is automation, which is sequences and workflows. Sequences and workflows are again locked for us. As a matter of fact, sequence is an auto follow-up tool that you can use. I have a separate video on sequences and I would link it in the description. The video is called Follow Up to Close More Sales. Now, sequences help you automate your follow-ups. If you were able to master sequences, not only would you end up saving a lot of time in a day, but you would also be able to close a whole lot more than you are seeing right now. So the last thing that we have here is reports. In reports, we have analytics tools, dashboard, and reports. Now, analytic tools are where you have your traffic analysis, but that's blog, and website analysis. Unfortunately, since I have not set up the code on the website for this site, it is not going to show anything here. It has got no website data to show. But if you had set up a code, you would be able to see the website analysis here. The next is the dashboards. Again, as a part of the reporting, you can see how fast your leads are growing. You can see how well your marketing channels are performing. You can see how your teams are working on it. So anything related to sales or marketing can all be done right here. Now, HubSpot also has a thing called content management system, which is a part of the paid plan. And since we don't have that, we will only get very basic data here. But if you were to have the code installed, you would get the basic analytics for your website visits and engagements and your web analytics. But it is going to be a very basic data. The last tool that we have under the reports is the report section itself. And to understand the report section, you need to go to the reports library Now, if your business relies a lot on reporting, then this is where you can come and you can start creating reports. Now, how do you want to see your report? Do you want to see it on basis of the ads you are running? You want to see it on basis of how many contacts are being created on a daily basis, or conversations of how many emails are coming in? Once you check all these boxes here, you would automatically see it says that there are, it has 17 results. It can show us 17 different reports that we have. You can go here, save the report, and you will be able to see the trends coming in. For example, contact lifecycle stage trend is here. The reports helps you understand as a manager as to what is happening with your travel company. Personally, when I am setting it up, or how I have set it up for a few of my clients, I always like to see the ads, and I always like to see what is happening in the contacts growth and the conversations. These are absolutely important for me. So this is how I set them up. You may not want to use this at all. In case you do end up using it, contacts and conversations is a good place to start. This would tell you how your contacts are growing over time and how the emails or the conversations are being handled by your team. So you will get a very good overview of that. This is what the last two service and reports have to offer in HubSpot. I hope it gave you some clarity on how you can use this. Thank you for your time. This is Vishal Mehra signing off. I'll see you in the last video. Till then, bye-bye.